The capital city glittered like a jewel carved from stone and gold. High walls guarded its heart, and within them lived nobles who spoke of justice while quietly profiting from suffering. Beneath chandeliers and silk banners, a darker trade flourished when the kingdom pretended not to see. Inside a shadowed parlor filled with incense and velvet drapes, a man with a serpent's smile bowed deeply. Zatharin, a merchant whose name never appeared in official records, yet was whispered in every slum and noble hall alike. "What a pleasure to be in your presence," he purred, eyes gleaming as they settled on the silver-haired young woman before him. "I assume you are in the market for rare slaves, Miss Van Diemen?" Scarlet Van Diemen stood straight, her posture refined, her gaze cold. A noblewoman by birth, feared by many, misunderstood by most, she did not answer immediately. Zatharin chuckled softly. "I do admire your resolve to pursue such business behind your parents' backs. Though I must say, associating with a scoundrel like Junk is hardly befitting of a lady of your stature." Scarlet's lips tightened. "I have exhausted my options." That alone told Zatharin everything he needed to know. Their arrangement was simple. Junk, a broker crawling through the slums, delivered rare vagrant cells, dwarves, beastkin, demons. Levs reduced to merchandise. Scarlet loathed the system, yet here she was, navigating it with calculated precision. Her goal was not to buy. It was to burn the entire operation to the ground. When she revealed she wished only to attend the upcoming slave auction, Zatharin raised an eyebrow. The capital's auction was no common affair. It was attended by ministers, generals, and nobles whose wealth was built on silence. "The review process is extensive," he explained smugly. 6 slaves purchased, identity revealed. 6 months of scrutiny. I'll pay whatever it takes. Zatharin smiled wider. "Money is of no concern, but you do have something I desire." His gaze drifted toward the quiet beastkin boy standing beside Scarlet, Nanaka, half human, half beast. His ears twitched nervously. "If you were to part with him," Zatharin said softly, "we could expedite everything." Scarlet hesitated, then nodded. 3 nights later, Scarlet stood beneath the moonlight, staring at the heart of the city. "Here," she said quietly, "where nobles dine and officials sleep peacefully. Slaves are bought and sold like cattle." The plan had worked. Zatharin had taken the bait exactly as predicted. The auction was close, but the cost was steep. Nanaka would be sold, branded, broken if she failed. Back at the inn, Scarlet prepared herself for the coming days. Julius, the kingdom's first prince, watched her with a mixture of concern and amusement. "You went through that entire conversation," he said, smirking, "without punching anyone." "I'm impressed," she shot him a glare. Yet later, away from schemes and shadows, the two walked through the merchant's corridor like ordinary citizens. Street vendors shouted, laughter echoed. For a fleeting moment, the world felt alive. Julius bought apple pie. Scarlet pretended not to enjoy it. And then without warning, Julius spoke words that cut deeper than any blade. "When I met you," he said quietly, "I was changed." He confessed his boredom with the world, his disgust with flattery, his fascination with her defiance. "You enrapture my every waking thought," he admitted. "You are special to me." Scarlet turned away. Why did he do this? Why now? Why speak of feelings when she was about to throw herself into hell? The next day, Scarlet returned to Zatharin's estate to finalize the exchange. Nanaka was forced to transform ears, claws, proof of his bloodline. The room erupted in Greedia, the crown jewel of the auction, Zatharin declared. Then came Donovan, a former rank adventurer, Zatharin's enforcer, a man who treated slaves like toes. He yanked Nanaka's chain, laughing as the boy cried out. Something inside Scarlet snapped, her voice turned razor sharp. "It seems your pet lacks discipline," Donovan snarled, threatening violence. Scarlet stepped forward and struck. The sound echoed like thunder. In a blur of motion, she disarmed him, lashed him, humiliated him, and a rank brute brought to his knees by a noblewoman many called mad. "Discipline complete," she said coldly. She healed Nanaka's wounds afterward, whispering softly, promising she would return. That promise was the only thing holding him together. The truth soon reached the palace. Prime Minister Godwin was hosting the auction. Godwin the rod at the center of the kingdom. Scarlet stood before Julius and Leonardo, her resolve unshaken. "I refuse to sit behind walls while monsters prosper," she said. I've seen the world, I've seen children beg, I've seen slaves break, and I've seen nobles feast on blood. She clenched her fist. If the wicked cannot be punished by law, then I will become the punishment. Silence filled the chamber. Then Julius laughed softly. She makes a compelling argument. The auction was in 2 nights. And when it began, so would the reckoning.